Imagine this. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, the great Enlightenment philosopher, the man who wrote reams on the importance of education and parenting. But there's a twist. He abandoned every single one of his 5 children to orphanages shortly after they were born. Yes, you heard that right. Rousseau, the author of Émile, or On Education, a seminal work on child rearing, which argues that children should be educated with love and care, was himself an absentee father. Kind of ironic, don't you think? So, what kind of parent would do that? Let's travel back in time. Rousseau was born in 1712 in Geneva. He believed in natural goodness and the potential for humans to achieve great things through proper education and upbringing. His ideas greatly influenced the French Revolution and modern educational practices. Yet his personal life tells a different story. Rousseau started having children with Thérèse Levasseur, a seamstress he had a long-term relationship with. Instead of embracing fatherhood, he sent all 5 of his children to a foundling hospital shortly after their birth. Foundling hospitals, by the way, were notorious for their high infant mortality rates. Many children didn't survive past their first year. Why did he do this? Rousseau claimed he was too poor and had no means to support a family. He also argued that he didn't want his children to suffer from the same social stigma he faced as an illegitimate child. But here's the kicker. By the time he had his first child, he was already gaining fame and had influential friends who could have helped him. It seems more likely he simply didn't want the responsibility. And yet, he continued to write passionately about the importance of a nurturing education, emphasizing the role of parents in guiding their children through life. In Émile, he discusses how a child should be raised in a rural environment, away from the corrupting influences of the city, with a tutor who would teach through experience rather than rote learning. He believed in the innate goodness of children and the significance of allowing them to develop naturally. But in reality, Rousseau never practiced what he preached. His actions starkly contradicted his philosophy. His children, if they survived, would have grown up without their biological parents, deprived of the very education and parental guidance he so ardently advocated. So what can we make of this contradiction? Was Rousseau a hypocrite? Perhaps. Or maybe he was just a flawed human being like the rest of us, struggling to live up to his own ideals. Rousseau's story serves as a reminder that even the greatest thinkers can have personal failings. It challenges us to reflect on the complexity of human nature and the often vast chasm between our beliefs and our actions. And there you have it. The philosopher who preached parenting but abandoned his children. A fascinating, if somewhat tragic, tale of contradiction and irony. And now I want to hear from you all. What is your take on this and what is your verdict? We'll look forward to your opinions and wisdom given in the comments section. And until next time, this is your host Sylvia, signing off for now. And if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing historical stories right here at Philosophical Flicks. Until we meet again, keep asking, questioning, keep demanding answers, and yes, take care of yourselves and each other.